you?
Fine, fine. How are you, Red?
Me?
Yes.
I'm poorly.
Oh, you're always poorly.
I'm proper poorly. Oh, what do you come to see me for, Dave?
Well, Reg, we've got tonight the very first edition of Hometown Saturday Night. It's the big ABC television production, and it's the premiere performance tonight, and it's coming from Coventry. Now, guess what happens next?
I don't know. Did you mean I'm on?
I do. You're on right now. See the people out there?
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yes.
Hello.
Well, look, Reg, you were born in Coventry. You're a local boy who's made good. Now, just tell me, what do you think's the reason?
I think it's a miracle.
Miracle? Why?
Well, you see, when I was 14 and I left school in Coventry, I think I worked in nearly every factory in Coventry, every motor factory, and I got the sack from each one. I don't know whether it was because I was lazy, because I think that to be really lazy is an acquired habit. But with me, it sort of just came naturally. I remember, I could tell by the expression on the foreman's face as he walked down the shop on Friday night whether I should be working on Saturday morning.
Reg, how did you first become a comedian?
Oh, I think that just came naturally as well. Because when I was most serious, that was when people laughed at me most, you see.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd capitalise on this, and I joined a concert party in Coventry. It was called the Sunshine Serenaders. We all used to pay sixpence every week to hire the rehearsal room. And then from there, I joined a real professional concert party in Aberdour in Scotland.
Well, how much did you get a week for that?
Oh, I got £1 a week. Oh, yes, and I got 2 sausages every Friday for cleaning the local butcher's bicycle.
Did he give you a haggis if you blew up the tyres?
Here, I wear the funny hat. Oh, yes, and then the war came, and I joined the RAF, and they still decided that I was a comedian, so they put me in charge of a Ralph Reeder gang show, and I took it on its first world tour. And then at the end of the war, when we'd won, they decided to give me the sack again. And I was demobbed.
Well, what did you do then, Reg?
Oh, I toured all the variety halls all over England.
When did you get your first broadcast?
Well, you should ask me that. It was you that gave it to me. Don't you remember at Blackpool?
Oh, yes, yes.
That's where I got my big gimmick.
Gimmick? Which one was that?
My proper poorly. Because I was really proper poorly as well. I remember I walked out onto the stage and I cracked a joke and the audience laughed and I said, I don't know what you're laughing at. I don't feel very well. I'm poorly. I'm proper poorly. I said, have you ever had a boil? And I said, I bet you haven't had a boil where I've had a boil. Have you ever had a boil up your left nostril? And of course the audience were in shrieks and what with your broadcast and my boil, I was made. Well, nearly anyway.
Well, what was your biggest thrill, Reg?
Oh, I don't know, David. I've had a lot of great thrills. I think one of my biggest thrills was to go back to my hometown, Coventry, and break every record that the theatre ever made there.
And would you give some advice to the young people of Britain?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I should say keep trying, don't be discouraged, never give up, keep smiling, don't worry. And one day, who knows, you might even be a principal comedian, and then your worries will really start.
Reg, you wrote a very famous song which became a #1 hit all over the world called Confidentially.
Yeah.
Have you written any others?
Oh, yes, I've written lots of others. As a matter of fact, I wrote one little song that might suit your program tonight.
Oh? What's it called?
Send Me to Coventry.
Reg, that's just the thing. Do you think you could sing it for us now?
Well, I'll try. You can send me to Coventry, my hometown. Send me where the steeples, 1, 2, 3, seem to ring a welcome just for me. Send me to Coventry, and I won't frown. And there's a lady there to greet you named Godiva, down in my hometown. Oh, that's my cue, David. I'm sorry, I'll have to go now. Cheerio, I'll see you later. Best of luck. Bye-bye.